Hello everyone, this is Ryan here. Welcome back to my channel. It is January 3rd, 2026. Alright, so I'm at Gellatly Bay Aquatic Park. Hope you can read that okay. So I'm going to do part 2 of this video. I'm feeling a little better now. I've got over my little sickness. And yeah, so basically along here there's beaches, and I can show you the beaches along this road here. Yeah, this is Gellatly Bay. Welcome to Gellatly Bay. This is where my grandfather always walked along here too. Very amazing. So this is Okanagan Lake here. This lake that we're walking along is Okanagan Lake, and very beautiful lake too. Okay, so the south end of Okanagan Lake, if you look at Google Maps, it's down by down in Penticton. The north end is in Vernon, so basically it's north of here. And that's where this lake, the north end of the lake, is in Vernon as well. And yeah, super beautiful. And so beautiful lake. This lake never freezes. I mean, it's because it stores the heat in the summer, so this lake never freezes. So let's let you guys know if you guys are new to the Okanagan and that. Even my mom tells me about this lake, and it never freezes, so she's absolutely right on that. So this lake never freezes. Everybody has told me on my channel too, the lake never freezes, so absolutely no. But maybe it's like really cold. It could freeze like the shallow parts, but I don't. The deeper parts, no, because it holds all the heat. So anyway, let's continue my tour here. All right, so this is the viewing platform that you can view the lake here, and yeah, just gorgeous. So that is Mount Bushy right there. That is Bell Tower, Michigan. Federal State Winery. There's Kelowna right over there. That's Black Mountain. You can barely see the clouds there. This is Gellatly Road right here. This is Gellatly Bay, the trail. Yeah, so over there is Joe Ridge. Joe Ridge is over there. And that's Mount Bushy. That is Shannon Lake. Rose Valley is that way toward behind Mount Bushy. Yeah, so this road here, so they actually changed the speed limit, so now it's 30 kilometers an hour. So this is the trail here. This is the trail that we're on. This is a wide enough. This is a wide enough trail so you can bike along too. If you want to stop, take photos, absolutely. Yeah. So Gellatly, the word Gellatly or Gellatly, or some people call it. It's actually they're Scottish, so you can see the word here, Gellatly or Gellatly. So they're actually Scottish family, so that's what the road name comes from, and where we are right now, and that's what the name comes from. And you can see we're walking along the waterfront. This is a really nice park, West Kelowna. You can see how flat this is. So you can basically push your stroller along with your baby or with your little one, and have a good time looking at the lake and stuff. It's just amazing. My grandfather used to. I used to do. Yeah. My parents used to do that with me too, quite a bit too. Push me in a little stroller along this waterfront for sure. Like a boat over there, right over there. All right, so I'm going to show you some history here. I'm going to get up to the sign here. All right, so this is CNR Wharf foreground and Westbank Wharf in the background. So CNR Wharf is I think right here. And this is in the background is Westbank Wharf. Okay, cool. So this is back in 1930s. My goodness. So my grandfather was born in 1925, I believe. So my grandparents will probably remember. Well, they're passed away now. They probably definitely will remember that. My mom, daddy wouldn't remember that, just for sure. This tells you all about it here. So it says Okanagan Lake was vital for the early transport of local fruits and vegetables to the markets throughout the valley and beyond. In response to this demand, the Canadian Pacific Railway, or CPR, commissioned plans. Oh, I hurt my finger a little bit. Okay, so this mission billings to be driven at this location in June of 1927. Wow. And Cena Wharf was officially opened by the landing of the Pentawanda, tug in July 1930. Hope I pronounced that word right. Okay, the establishment of the highway system. This is cool. And instruction of the Okanagan Lake Bridge in 1958. I don't know if anybody remembers the old lake flowing bridge, but that used to lift up and down when the boats had to pass under. That's for sure. But now we got the new William Bennett Bridge. Rendered lake transport obsolete in 1965. CNR Wharf formally ceased operations since the 1970s. The CNR Wharf has found new life as an important swimming destination for locals and tourists alike. The CNR Wharf is a lasting reminder of the early transportation efforts in the Okanagan Valley and highlights so super cool, guys. The fruit shipping played and including Westbank to the rest of BC, Canada, and the world. That's so cool. There's Westbank right there. That's what it looked like in the 30s. The dirty 30s. There you go. Alright guys, so Gellatly Bay here, you'll get nice benches here you can sit and relax and overlook the view of the lake, the water for sure. You can see the boat moving there. I'm going to zoom in on that. I think that's a boat out there. Let's see. Yeah, that's a boat out there. They're way out over there. Sailing away, I guess. Alright, continue. Alright, so look at this. Picnic benches too. They really upgrade this park here. I love this. So they got the picnic benches here. You can sit and have your snacks or whatever. And then you just look at towards the lake there. I love that. So you can sit here. Let me show you. I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to show you. This is what's going to look at when you sit and have your lunch or snacks or whatever you want to have. Or fresh local fruit. Yeah, so this road again is Gellatly Road, and then up there, above there is Angus Drive. That's another road name. I don't really know about Angus. I have to look about him up. But oh, I'm getting good. I'm getting scores on my watch. Been doing really good. All right, so sorry about that. Okay, so Gellatly Bay. Okay, so I'll tell you about Gellatly Bay here. This is some old photos here. I don't want to take too much time here on my video today. Some old photos here. Westbank Wharf, 1916. This is back in 1916. There's old photos of Westbank here. Okay, so Gellatly Bay's name comes from the Gellatly family who settled in the area from Scotland, guys. So so it's actually Scottish, guys. So the road too is also Scottish name. And farmed the flats. That's cool. Nearby 1900. Before the establishment of local roads and the bridge, of course, lake transport was the only means of moving people and goods. Gellatly Bay became a vital transportation hub, which spearheaded the construction of the several historic landings in the area, including Hall's Landing, which we still have, Westbank Wharf and Gellatly Landing. Excuse me. These landings became central and social gathering points were a key part of life for Westbank's early residents. There we go. This is back in 1907. SS Aberdeen approaching Westbank Dock, 1907. That's really cool in the foreground there. This is that's the same photo showed. All right, let's continue. Yeah, another viewing platform there. All right, so I'll let you guys know how many guys love Westbank, how many guys like living here, how many guys love coming here in the summertime or like to visit. I do. I live in Kelowna, so this is definitely. I used to live here, guys. West Kelowna again. I'll recap about that again. I used to live in Westbank here, and I sure love it. Sure love Westbank. Versus Kelowna, yes, of course. All right, some more history. Here we go. Some more history. So this is the SS Sicamous. My glasses are okay here. This is gonna be a little bit lengthy here. I'll try to shorten it here. But this is steamship Sicamous was launched in 1914. Wow, it's a luxury class passenger ship. That is cool. That made daily trips up and down Okanagan Lake, delivering passengers, cargo, machinery, fruit. That sounds good. Okay, fruit and mail. Okay, also by mail too. By 1935, highways and railways had decreased the need for steamships, and last official voyage was in 1937 and 1951. City of Penticton. So Penticton's down. It's not too far from here. It's about half an hour drive from here to Penticton. So okay, it's a city. Okay, the City of Penticton bought her for $1, guys. $1. Now everything's so expensive now, guys, with inflation. In 19. Okay, City of Penticton. Yeah, and told her to rest in Penticton. The Sycamoose now resides in Penticton, guys. So you can go down there, guys, down in Penticton, and have a look at this too. Just look at this steam. Yeah, so now resides in Penticton, operated by the SS Sycamoose Marina Heritage Society. So go down to Penticton, you can see this down there. I should go down there. The largest surfing stern wheeler in BC. That's cool. Okay, so at 69.5 meters long and weighing 1,787 tons. Oh my God! It can carry 500 passengers and 900 tons of cargo, so like food and all that jazz. The Sycamoose was a steam-driven stern wheeler, consuming an average of 15 to 70 tons of coal each day. So would be air pollution for sure. That would be terrible for the environment for sure. But if you go down to Penticton, you can still see her. She's down there. She's you go down Riverside Avenue, I believe. You'll see her right there on the south end of the Okanagan Lake. Pretty cool. Yeah, so if you go down to Penticton, you'll see her right down there. It's really cool. Alright, I'm gonna pause for one here. Yeah, so if you come to Gellatly Bay here, guys, you guys are welcome to read this. There's absolutely a lot of history about Kelowna, Westbank, and all that jazz. So I love Westbank so much, it's good to share with you guys about the history of Westbank. Okay, so the SS Okanagan, the steamship Okanagan was the next big steamship, oh my God, on Okanagan Lake, and began passenger service in June 1907. Oh my God. At 61 meters long and weighing 1,008 tons, she could carry 400 passengers while traveling over 33 kilometers per hour. That's pretty slow, actually. Kind of like with these cars are driving, that's so slow there it went. Okay, the Okanagan had 3 main docks and was faster, larger, and more luxurious than Aberdeen. The bottom deck was for freight, machinery, and cruise quarters, while the utmost decks were reserved for passenger travel and comfort, with sitting rooms, galleries, observation decks, a dining room hall, and salons. As does Okanagan provide daily passenger service with stops at Kelowna, Peachland, Summerland, Penticton, of course, Westbank here too. While Aberdeen took care of freight, and smaller communities 3 times a week. Wow, this helped the rapid development of population, agriculture, and economy of the Okanagan Valley that was taking place during this time. Wow. The construction of highways, railways, passenger service by boat was no longer needed, and Okanagan spent her last year transporting freight and pushing bargers. She retired in 1934. Wow, sold in 1938 to dismantled for scrap and spare parts. Interesting. All right, cool. All right, guys. One more here. The steamship. Yeah. So this is the Aberdeen launched in May 1893. So it looks like there. She was the first new power wheeler on Okanagan Lake and big improvement over the existing smaller vessels on the lake were not mechanically reliable. Interesting. Enough to promote development in the region. At 44.5 meters long and weighing 544 tons, she carried 250 passengers. Wow. And 200 tons of cargo. She burned wood until 1902, and when she was converted to a coal burning, the Aberdeen was retired in 1916, and her hull sold for $35. Pretty cool. Alright, there's the photo there. Alright guys, so we're at the end of Gellatly Bay here. We're going to continue our walk here. Alright, so this road right here is called Angus Drive. That's the road that gives you nice views of the lake. Drive up there. Yeah, so another beach right here. So I'm going to pause for... Alright guys, this is Willow Beach here. This beach right here. And yeah, pretty big sandy beach for sure. Kids can do sandcastles and all that. Definitely in the summer. Alright, yeah, so these are the bathrooms here at the beach. And no dogs allowed and no smoking in there. That's the rule. This is a boat storage here. You can rent boats too, I believe here. Yeah, boat rentals, yeah. Marina rescue as well. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's continue. Don't want to forget, this is for when you're biking or you want to fill up the water bottle. This thing right here. There you go. Alright guys, so another note here, no dogs allowed because of sensitive habitat. There's animals and stuff here. The creek nearby, I'll show you the creek. This little beach here. Yeah, pretty cool. Little park here. Alright, let's continue, shall we? Okay, so you got benches there, you can sit and pick the table there too. Sit and relax and look at the lake. Alright, so this road we're on is still Gellatly Road, but it ends right there and there's Gellatly Road South starts. I'll show you. Alright, so this is Powers Creek here. This lovely creek. I don't see any ducks in there today. Usually I'll see ducks in this creek, but there's no ducks today, so unfortunately. Alright, so same thing, no dogs allowed in this park, but I'm allowed here. I'm gonna go down here. This is the West Kelowna Yacht Club where you can take your boats out for all day. I don't know what that is over there. Zooming on that there. It looks like a boat or just like an excavator on there, so I don't know what that is. Flowing down the lake, interesting. Okay. Alright, so got Powers Point here. I don't know what they're doing there. It's kind of floating on the lake there. So anyway, hope it's okay. Yeah, so Powers Creek goes down to the lake here. This is a little park here. It's off the near the yacht club here. So we're gonna continue our tour here. All right, so that's Roadie Trails right over there, and that's Powers Creek over there. And yeah, really nice park too if you ever want to come here for sure. Yeah, you can see signs of spraying too. They got pots, they're playing wood chips in there. Alright, so the West Kelowna Yacht Club here. So basically you park your vehicle here. Or yeah, so basically go down there and there's like a ramp and you just pull your boat into the lake from your trailer from the back of your pickup truck. And then you're good to go. You go for hours and hours in the lake there. You can see the boats here. You can rent boats too if you want. Yeah, so this is all farmland on this other side of the road here. If you guys are trying to wonder, I don't know what this stuff is on the power lines. That's BC Hydro. Deal with that. If you're trying to wonder what this little markers there, I don't know what that is. I'm not BC. I don't work for BC Hydro, so I don't know what these are on the power lines. I'm not sure. You know, who will answer my question is probably AI. Google AI. They'll probably answer my question what these things are. Alright, guys. So this is Marina Park. And yeah, very nice park here. There's I used to come here with my grandparents. I used to have my birthday cake underneath this little gazebo, and yeah, every summer I went swimming here for sure. Excuse me. And yeah, a little playground here. You got benches here. You can sit and view the lake again. And yeah, it's Kelowna right. That's Kelowna right over there. So that's Kelowna. That's the big high rises there. Yeah, Kelowna's not a small town anymore for sure. It's definitely a city. I'm in West Kelowna here. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. That's still, it's kind of following me a little bit here. I don't know what that is floating on the lake there. Alright, let's continue. Alright guys, so this is a shared pathway here if you're trying to wander. That will take you all the way down to the Lakeside Cove. Cove Lakeside, that's what it's called. I love the farmland there. Yeah, definitely. The buds on here, yeah, definitely spring, yeah, definitely sign of spring. Alright guys, so this is the end of Gellatly Road here. So Gellatly Road ends here, and this is Gellatly Road South. And it actually goes all the way up to Highway 2. And then from there, when it crosses over, it turns over to Glen Rosa Road, and that goes up to Glen Rosa. This is the Cove Lakeside Resort, really awesome. And they have a spa there too, kind of like in Kelowna, the Delta Grand. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe, and take care guys, and share the video with others if you want to move to the Westside Lake for sure. I appreciate all your comments on that. Alright guys, take care.